So apparently DCCon is going to do Infinite Frontier Issue 0 coming out in March. And apparently this single one shot is going to start with a new building of DCuniverse. Okay, I have one question. Why? No, seriously, why? This is not a bad idea. DC, how do you lost your mind? Why did you do it and leave it to it failed? I hate them. Hey guys, me on Tesla, and I'm going to DC Infinite Frontier kicks out new next phase of the DCuniverse. Yep. Now, do we do on top of it? Well, I know I have DCU on my finger all the time. How I got ball for ever since Bennett came out and messed around and tell you really what the shit. Let's see what happened. I know we had Tony here to play a fucking water for garbage. Benny Superman has been garbage. All kids about all over. Everything been a big cluck of fuck. So the problem we're getting is zero. Frontier one to that and always so many questions in my head, but I don't know what the hell they're doing with this. So, yeah, it should be fun. Again, don't mean that? Well, you'll find out. So, do you want to buy anything news? Yep, so, Jojo, see ya. Item. As you can tell from my intro, you can tell it's about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. According to the article I have here from newsroll.com, and I quote, Infinite Frontier is the next page of DCuniverse. Yep. DC will usher in the new editorial era in a similar fashion to the way they ushered in the last. With an exercise one shot. Special call, get the Infinite Frontier! That was not mine, yep. Infinite Frontier will feel at the beginning of a new era of the DC Comics. A time when anything is possible! One of the DC Joshua Williams said in an announcement. We are taking the aftermath of Dark Knight Death Metal and combining it with the best thing we love as storytellers about the DC image, resulting in a bold, fun, and exciting new directions. Williams continues. There are a lot of teasers and new storylines, surprise and mystery for the year set up for Infinite Frontier is there you won't want to miss. Yep. It kind of in March 2nd, basically. Like basically DC in general at the end, 52 and 40. This thing in general is going to be split into different layers. Unlike Weaver, however, that's like for Jeff John and his 64 P actually special. I think did tell a great story, by the way. Infinite Frontier will be split into anthology formats. Meaning, instead of telling actually one story, you've got different layers, but you can tell different stories together. So, you have Jonathan Williams, Scott Snyder, James Tynion, Brian Bendis, kill me, Benny Stone, regardless, Benny Coon, Jeff John, Joshua Williams, and James Tynion, and Phil Kenny Johnson, yep. And here's the big summary in the show. In Gotham City, Joker jokes Citizen Wake with an attack, even the Dark Knight now expected. DC just continues. In Brazil, a young woman discovers her destiny and connection to the Amazons. In Bel Air, Amanda Ward, blocked in the region of Arkham Asylum. In the far reach of space, Mongo dream of global domination with the Green Lantern Corps hold a summit of its great enemies. At the Hard Justice, the League joined for the Black Adam. Beyond the mortal world, Wonder Woman shot into a new war, the God Spear, the Summer DCuniverse, the new Return of Stargirl, and all new television Jeff Johns. Yep. And again, Stargirl, there are a few surprise characters on the cover art by Dan Jurgens, having previously hinted at having prominent Infinite Frontier roles. They would include Alan Scott, his kid Jade, Obsidian, and new Swamp Thing. That's right, yep. And the next Batman from Future State. Yep. And Booster Gold Kelly. Either point. Point is that, John, that we're getting more characters appearing in Major Series. Yep. And oh yeah, Wonder Woman seen off some different plane than the other hero. And some DC did that no accident. Wonder Woman and film Captain and being the President and Inspector. On the very cover, John Tim. I hold my more cool than I stats. Yep. Disney without an idea of where DC will go at in Frontier Issue 1 is an announcement giving both joint jumping on points the rest of the year ahead. Yep. Which, okay, if I would try to go to jump on point will be all day, but the way they made this sure, all jumping on point are going to continue at in the upcoming new series. Like, for example, we had a series with Wednesday with Young Girl 4 from Future State, Titans Orientation Day with the Titans Academy, Justice League like Bendis, which kill me, that's the book that would suck. And Wonder Woman the God Spear, yep. And that's all on the show. But we're going to hear all these characters at the end of this big epic one shot. It's going to change the scene forever. My father, as you all know, I love DC with DC all the time. However, I boy Patty went to shit. Let's see what happened. I'm basically with fucking with the Sandy. I could have been garbage. He was quite fucking water for crap. Definitely a good story, but my God, it's so confusing. And you my point. So tell you that's been going to downhill ever since Anti-Rock right fucking on the up. So the fact that we're getting the Infinite Frontier after Death Metal is interesting. Okay, so many questions. I mean, we're beginning to name so let me straight. So instead of having one about Jeff Johns who know what the hell he's doing, we're gonna like, oh, the other one try to take one for repeat and try to make everything that the kind of makes sense, but not really. Like, what? This is not good. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? What the hell is this crap? Now, granted, I recommend, but for some reason, it's interesting and all, and just something that does sound cool in theory. But I'm more confused what the hell is going on with the thing than I began, because let me just say. So, Infinite Frontier is gonna be kind of like DCU was, but unlike DCU, that made no fucking sense and had no consequence, no continuity. This is gonna happen again. Everything happened, but not really. And then, I don't feel with it. Also, jumping to cover, it looks in general, we have Billy Red X there, we have the new Batman, we have Wally Wet Flag, we didn't go there. We see Crush. Oh, goody! Crush! One up with all the killers in Teen Titans. Kill me. Wow, I'm glad this book. And we have my boy John. Still aged up, by the way! Ugh. So mad about that. And see the GSA. Also, Black Adam's there. Because reasons. Yeah, like I said before, I don't know how I feel about it all. This seems way too confusing, way too out there, and it sounds so confusing. It made my head explode. But the more thing about that, even if I did more confusing for me, this doesn't feel like one show. This feels more actually more DCU, but when DCU that failed, this seems more confusing. I find the villain coming concerned with Wonder Woman and this weird Spectre appearance. I don't know why she with the Spectre. That could be the hell of me, unless she's a god now. But then again, she was a god for very into the history, but even points. Yeah, I don't feel with it all. This sounds way too confusing. Now, I thought this special one-shot now kind of like doing DCU with the new storyline that'll play out in the trademark titles. I don't know how I feel about that, because unlike Rebirth that had a plan, that had been a good plot, and after it was going into different storylines, this just seems complete clusterfucky and just way too confusing. My head explode. But the more thing like that, this seems like it's a mess waiting to happen. No, don't me wrong, though. I love Joshua thing later. I'll tell you what my favorite Flash one. In fact, that Flash one my favorite, but the book we had in the past decade. So, the person that she gets in charge of this is cool, but I don't try any other like Bendis. Why? Because let's face it, folks, Bendis knows what I was doing. Bendis is continuity is a clusterfuck. It makes no fucking sense. So sorry, I don't trust the man. Especially always giving chat with Regan. Now, as far as him in Justice League, yeah, I would give a video now. I'm not happy about that. I'm just new age. That's a bad idea. Went over. Like, oh, that's gonna go complete mess right now happen. But I have a Titan Academy. No comment. I had a format and in Titan Academy, I'm not gonna in that new character. I don't give any UK, so we'll see how that turns out. Now, I thought the other active bulletin point concerned, no comment. Doing intimate y'all 4 stuff. But I had about 4, I don't get y'all 4, I don't have a story to shoot. I know you're paying future states. But as far as I can say, that's in the alternate timeline, so it doesn't matter. So, who knows what this thing's gonna be about anyway? The fact that made in general, I think that this proves my DJ know what the hell they're doing. And I haven't been put on my March 18 video. We still don't know what the hell DC's doing after with this thing. In fact, Iris, thing has been nice story that we can connect. They can feel all over the place, and then that gonna make sense anymore. Granted, we don't know what is happening in their depth metal, we got any information, but I'm just confused, concerned, but also worried that this thing will just be a clusterfuck waiting to happen. But, what did we see happen? Now, as far as this cover concerned, I have about 4. We have Alan Scott and we have Jade, so I'm happy she's there. That made me so happy. I miss Jade so much. We see Nubia, that's pretty cool. We see John get so by the way, I still, what, Disney, can we just see John get back to themselves? Please? That's all I want is why are we doing it? Why do we need to see John Kent? That's so fucking stupid. We see the new Batman, pretty cool. We see Red X, it's pretty cool. With that, made me happy. We see David Wayne, new costume, which, okay, looks weird, man. I don't like the new costume, but fine, I'll take what I get. At least they did something. We see Redder, which is pretty cool. We see Cyborg, the new Flash from, I think from Justice League. No, not Justice League, from Future Justice League. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. She looks weird to me. We see Wally West, that's cool. Harley Quinn's there, fine. Green Lantern, well, Green Arrow, Alan Scott there. Nightwing. But I knew some character missing in the picture with Tim Drake. Where was the Bat-Berry? That seems confusing and odd. I don't feel bad at all. I see what it does pretty cool. But you know what? As far as cover's cool and all, having GSA back, they're very happy. But other than that, I don't feel this at all. But this seems confusing. Like I said before, I wouldn't be excited about this really do, but I've been burned so many times for the past couple of years. So I wouldn't be excited about this, but who knows how this thing is gonna play out. Like I said before, this thing is what the pick out after Death Metal, which will give birth to a new evil multiverse. So, either at the end of Death Metal, everything changes and the time gets destroyed again, which will explain why the constant gets back in a new Earth, which that makes sense. And this will probably be explained, why all the characters are here in this new reality. Also, that was for why one on the top of the cover with the Earths, because she had died in Death Metal, which sucks, but what can do. But like I said, but we don't know what to have with the thing. We don't know what's happening in the frontier. So until we come on, if anybody didn't know what's going with the thing, which is hopefully best, play wars, play it. God, this thing's gonna be good and horrible. But until then, we wish you haven't. But hey, it's not me. I was beginning to see Jeff John, to write a new Stargirl book. Stargirl story, so I'm all for that. So I can do these. The problem is, I'm always betting his judgment, but I don't trust the guy. The guy did not know how to write DC anymore. I'm sorry. The guy cannot write DC. His books have been garbage. But, I'm going to give him one more chance, and then if he can screw this up. Okay, Charlie, good. He's gonna screw it up anyway. Now, I thought we spent on Mongol, Dream God Dummy, concerned, yeah, about that. That could play more into the Superman stuff. Because I have about 4 done Infinite Frontier picture. We get to see my boy John, and we did get all these Superman fan members all fitting in one picture. So I'm getting that could play more into that story, even though we did that story way down this more Ben's crap. But who knows? We'll just waste the ends. But anywho, what I'm talking about. Hey, it's not we get something in a one shot that makes it insane, confusing, but who knows? I'm just gonna hope for a bad plan. We want to play that horrible, but only we would have planned. This just seems like a complete clusterfuck waiting to happen. Who knows? We will see happens. But anywho, what's up? In conclusion, Infinite Frontier, Issue 0, kids at the next page of DCuniverse. I'm intrigued, but not excited about it because I burned so many times down with all you one shot because I don't think the year to burn with bad. It was garbage. So I'm just gonna hoping this time to be good. Maybe a good rebuild, but I'm like we made a high plan. This did not be a plan. This is like a mess waiting to happen. But like I said before, we know what's happening. So until then, it was weekend. But anywho, I'll tell you. This is about Ardo. Don't I find Infinite Frontier Issue 0 coming out after this March. Pre-all coming with you by the Ancient News. Do you like it to it? Ardo, hype your Infinite Frontier being the next page of DCuniverse and say everything out for the future. Pre-all coming tomorrow. Also, I'm going to put it on Twitter. Pre-all scum my channel on Triple Stars. Please get the bell icon. Yeah, I'll show story. Plug as you can. I'll talk about it later. Well, live. DC. Ooh, see ya. Bye, DD. Don't screw it up. Ooh, see ya. Bye, DC. Yeah, bye. Bye.